Hello, and welcome here to my playthrough of Doom for the PlayStation, the PSX version of Doom. Basically one of the very first games I played for the PlayStation. It was one of the ones that I requested as a child, because I was bloodthirsty even back then. Now, it's weird by the fact that triangle is attack, like shoot, so I'm going to change that. L2's weapon down, R2's weapon forward, well, backwards, forwards, up, down, whatever. I'm actually going to make weapon forward R2 and shoot triangle, even though I've said that backwards there. R2 shoot, so it's more modern. There we go, that's what I wanted to say. Now, there we go. That's done. Main menu, hurt me plenty. There's only 4 difficulties. I'm a wimp, not too rough. I'm going to do hurt me plenty on both Ultimate Doom and Doom 2. The story's in the manual. It's pretty much just demons are on Mars, kill them. Well, you're not on Mars, you're on the Phobos, one of the moons of Mars. And yes, this is going to be very strange. So at the moment I only have my fists and my pistol. As I was saying before, this is like one of the first games I got on PlayStation, and it scared the living hell out of me. I don't know, like, so the main difference is, as you can see, the graphics are a little bit different because it's just to make constraints for the PlayStation version of the game, which is the best port of the game. And also the music. The music's changed, so it's more of a horrifying, like it's more of a horror game now. Whereas, like, the original for PC is like just Metallica, the soundtrack. This one is atmospheric and just like creepy and just ominous, and it's lovely. Might have to get used to like the fact that I've changed the the controls a bit here. Keep sometimes hitting triangle to shoot, which is not the way to go about it. There we go. But that is level 1 done. Ooh, it's a bit dark in places as well, but we'll have to get used to that. What are the other games I got? Oh, that was it. So, for the life of me, I can't remember the 2 games that my brother got. I remember one of them. My brother, he got, because we got this on like Christmas was it? I think it was Christmas of 1997, I believe, that we got our PlayStation. And yeah, it was at Christmas. No, it wasn't 97, it was 98, because of a certain movie called not Toy Soldiers, Small Soldiers, that was it. And we had the video game for Small Soldiers. That was my brother's choice, along with another one that I can't remember what his second choice was, but for me, my choices were Doom and Mortal Kombat 4, and bear in mind, at this time I would have been 8 years old. But, you know, just as bloodthirsty as ever. Let's get some ammunition. And the corpses. Let's go in here. There are a few things that have changed up with the PlayStation version of Doom in comparison to the PC. So, this covers both games, Doom 1 and Doom 2. And it is... I'm a bit low on health here. It has enemies from Doom 2 and Doom 1. So there's that aspect of it. But there's also the fact that they had to take out one enemy in particular, so the arch vial is gone. I don't think the PlayStation could handle like all the code into the fact that the arch file would res enemies from the dead, that kind of thing. So the arch file is omitted from this version of the game, which is okay. Nice amount of gore and like squishy sound effects. Also, all the gun sounds and stuff like that. It's all changed. And I'm gonna be a bit of a heretic here and say I prefer the sounds of the guns in this one, in this version of the game. So I like the clickiness of like that shotgun, you know. I especially love the sound of the which one is it? The plasma rifle. Plasma rifle sounds great in like the PlayStation 1 version of Doom. Nice. Nothing but bits. Alright, so how this is going to go is I'm going to get as far as I can, normally, and then I'm going to activate God mode and just cheat it, you know? I know there's a chainsaw in there, but it doesn't really matter to me too much. Let's see, I already hit the wrong button. At least you can strafe, which is nice. Got some health up here, so I'm gonna get the health again. I'm not expecting to like survive all the way to the end of this playthrough, so it's just get as far as you can, and then we'll see, won't we? Any more rounds? Nope, level 2 done. There we go. So yeah. I actually played Doom originally on a friend's PC. Again, this is back in the day when we were all of like questionable age of like, should we be playing these things? And like the answer is obviously no, we should not be playing these things. But my only explanation for that, because like he was also like a few years older than me. He was like a year or two older than me, so in the mid-90s it didn't make sense as to why he would have Doom on PC. My only explanation is it would have been his dad who had it, and then like it's the family PC. His dad had it, and yeah, it's my only explanation. Alright, here we go. There's some guys up here. Maybe not. Right, down there. Over here. There we go. Yep, there's some features like that's supposed to be a pathway, right? That opens, but not opens, it lifts upwards if you fall down it, but it's not present in this version because again they had to make certain constraints for the console versions. And again, out of all of the versions of Doom, ports, shall I say, ports of Doom, this one's the best by far and away. And it's the fact that it's just this haunting soundtrack as well. It's just, there was a reason why I had like nightmares as a kid when I played this initially, because I played it on PC. I was like, this is great. Like, actually no, I vividly recall the Lost Souls, the flying flame skulls, scared the living daylights out of me. Oops, daisies, I'm not doing too well there, am I? There we go. It is a bit funky and clunky with the whole controller aspect, and all this movement is just by the D-pad. Strafe, you can hold X to strafe, but you can't like turn. It's kind of shitty. But you can hold R1 and L1 to like strafe left and right. Hit square to like run. And let me just wipe my screen a bit, it's getting a bit dirty. Circle is to activate things. I've already swapped around the shoot and like the go down weapon thing. And what else? What else was I going to say? Yeah, the movement, it's all left, right, turn left, turn right, upwards, downwards, all that stuff. It's all based on the D-pad. There was no analog controller for the PlayStation when this came out, so it doesn't have that support. And this is back in the day when you could not like use patches really with no, you couldn't. You couldn't patch games on discs, you know, on like consoles until the Xbox 360. Maybe you could do it with the Xbox, but I'm pretty damn certain. Maybe certain games on the Xbox, the original Xbox, and on the PlayStation 2 for the online side of things, but no, on the whole, once you shipped a game, that game is shipped. You could not really patch it. It would have to be like a different edition, and I think many games had multiple editions come out afterwards, after the fact. I think maybe like, let's say, Quake 3, maybe. I think they had Quake 3, then they had like a tournament edition that like fixed up a few things and added some new game modes, but yeah, you had to be damn certain your game was ready to go when you launched it, because there was no like, the internet was there, but it wasn't really used for patching games and stuff like that. And like with internet speeds, you were talking about kilobytes per second, so it was like unfeasible, really. There's a lot of carnage going on right here. At least the enemies can still attack one another. That's one of the things of Doom. That was reintroduced in like the later Doom games. The fact that they will actually have demon infighting. If you get them to like hit one another with like the projectiles, claws, whatever, usually projectiles, they'll start fighting one another because they really do not like one another, which was pretty neat, I have to say. Alright, let's go this way. Something very nostalgic about. Well, of course it's nostalgic. This was like the first-person shooter game that I really. Oh, actually no. I think the first-person shooter game I ever played really was Jumping Flash. That was like a 3D first-person platformer. Good for you. Again, I'm just waiting until I get waiting until I get to what, Max? What was I going to say? Wait until I die. Then I'm just going to activate God mode, and then we should be all sorted, you know. I know it's a bit of heresy of me saying, "Oh, I prefer the sound effects to this game," but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do. That was scary. Didn't like that one bit. that's something as well. All the imps, like all the sound effects are different in this game. Got a chain gun. Damn, he got me. Wasted a ton of ammo. God damn. Yeah, this is creepy, isn't it? Let's get out here. I don't have the yellow keycard. Is this the same? Did they? Ah, they patched it out, right? So, like, I'm partially like misinformed with the whole like how they could patch stuff. So, like, this was initially a swastika because, you know, evil and all that jazz. It would make sense, but like there was something people didn't like it because, you know, they just can't. They're too sensitive for these things. They can't take it, and it's like baby Wimpy can't take a bit of unpleasant imagery, even though I'm pretty sure it was like, obviously the swastika has been, it's associated with Nazism, obviously, but it was initially I think it was a Buddhist symbol or something like that, of like peace, but obviously that was completely tainted. It's like, can't get away with that. We're saying like it's like a peaceful symbol, because it ain't. It's been changed for the worst. Anyways, enough of that. We're not talking about the like Nazi Germany or anything like that. We're talking about killing demons. And besides, we've already had that, and that game was called Wolfenstein, where Blazkowicz just eradicates those Nazi scumbags. Which is just, it's just poetry. They get annihilated by an American Jew with like Polish parents. This is, I don't like the music. I like the music, but what I'm saying is I don't like the atmosphericness of it, and this dark, haunting corridors and stuff like that. Right. I think I'm almost out of her. No, I found it scary, this game. And I wasn't able to play it legit because I was a little bitch back then. And so I would have used the cheat codes. I am going to use the cheat codes at some point, because there's going to be bits in this game that just completely destroy me. I'm doing alright so far, but I'm going to hit a plateau at some point, and then I'm going to revert to those cheats very fast, believe me. There's no save system as well, I don't think, with this game. I think it's just all that password stuff down there. So it kind of makes... If I pause it... No, there's no save system, you can just pause it. So it makes the game kind of impossible, because like Doom on PC you can save at any point, and then you can, like, you know, have all your guns. With this one, oh, you know what happened there? I just punched, so because I punched, it activated. It acted as if it was a attacking action, so he alerted enemies to all my presence just by punching the air. It makes sense. If you do that with a gun, they'll be able to hear the gunshot, so they'll come straight at you. specters. There is going to be an enemy called the Nightmare Spectre. That's like a... not invisible, but like a shadow version of that. Nice amount of gore. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think... oh yeah, they can open doors as well. Shit. Okay. Come around the corner. Alright, I think the rocket launcher is over here. Yes, yes it is. Let's just, for now. Continue onwards with this, and hopefully we don't get shot all the time. Oh. I love how they just like, how mushy they sound when they get obliterated by a toxic barrel. Because I think they are called toxic barrels. There we go. Might end up dying here. Watch out for these guys. Okay, let's just get the chain gun. Very nice crowd control that was. Shit, shit. Oh, something got crushed. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Damn you. Oh, that activated something else. I'm pretty sure. Certain. Okay. It's worth it. I have to keep reminding myself it's worth it. He took a few shots to bring down, didn't he? Oh. Don't know where they are, like left, right, center, wherever. I have a feeling that they might be behind me as well. Because I can hear them. But I can't see them! That's the bad thing. You need to be able to see them. See thy enemy. I think the original Doom was also one of the original System Link games as well. Because before, I mean, I think many consoles have had System Link stuff, but like Doom here, this came out in 1995, and for a console, I think you could connect two PlayStations via System Link cable and do two-player co-op on two separate CRT monitors. Was it CRT or was it? I'm not sure. Just two TVs from the time. Huh? Oh, it's you. Oh, very interesting. I guess we're going this way. I don't like this. I don't like this whatsoever. Right, so I'm just gonna Jenga my way through this. Pretty sure there's gonna be some specters or something. Yeah. Did I get more? I think I got more, you know. But this constant... Don't do that to me. You shouldn't do that to me. It's actually creepy and scary. Yeah, damn, it really was just password based. So what was my point I was trying to make beforehand? If you couldn't save your progress, so if you turned off your console, you had to use a password, and guess what that means? You start level off with just a pistol, which is sometimes just, I mean, it is, I don't know, is it? I think it must be possible to actually beat Doom levels with just a pistol start, but some of the late levels, that could be incredibly tough. So, yeah. I mean, shit, this came out in 1995, this version of the game. Look at that, there's no area down there. Oh, the first time we have nightmare specters. They're not lying. They are tougher. Ooh, got that guy. I also successfully managed to mess myself up there. Let's go this way. Yeah, there's an entire section to that level that is just cut off at the other side. There's like a lot more to this level, but constraints to the original PlayStation. Yep, so if I could finish off my statement, the PC version, like saving and stuff like that, where this one, you have the password system, you're at a massive disadvantage. Those nightmare specters really have a lot of health compared to just like normal pinky demons. Yeah, so when I die, I'm not even gonna bother trying to like do the later levels with like pistol starts, because that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna just put on God mode. I think there's an actual like I don't have to use like a Game Genie like extension or anything. I think it's just like a button press thing, and whoa. That was bad. I think it's completely random. So if they bite you, I think it's completely random as to the amount of damage to take off you. I think. I say that because I'm not entirely sure. Whoa. Okay, what else is there here? Yellow door, huh? 2 yellow doors. 3 yellow doors. I need to just itch my eye just for 1 second. That's more than 1 second, but you know what I'm getting at. There we go. Shit, I'm going over there. It must open up a bit more after I've done this. Check. This did something. Not entirely sure what it did. I don't think this isn't as big as it is in the PC version. I don't think. It opened that. There'll be the yellow keycard right there, and there'll be stuff behind me, right? Nope. Doom is a bit notorious for having like oh, look at that. So I increased my ammo capacity. I was gonna say, Doom's a little bit notorious for having trapdoors just open upon you. Left, right and centre. So I think it... Shit. I think it has doubled my capacity. So I can now have 100 shotgun shells and like 400 bullets, you know? Right. This is not good. Open the door. Shit. Huh. Well, I might be dying sooner than I think. These controls, man, they're a bit funky for the time. Again, there's no... I can't get through that. That's probably a secret entrance anyways, who cares? Let's just continue going this way. There is no analog stick support for this, so it's just all your movement is based on a D-pad, which sounds very old and archaic, and you'd be right, it is. People don't do it this way for a reason, because they have analog sticks, one specifically for movement and the other for aiming. That probably opened the door over there. It did. Ooh, snap. That thing is, yeah, they definitely made that tough. I think it's just one of those things that, for whatever reason. Actually, no, the Spectre, the Nightmare Spectre, is a wholly unique enemy just to the PlayStation version of the game. So usually you'd have Pinkies, these guys, and Spectres that are like the invisible variant. The Nightmare Spectre is just unique to the PlayStation version. All the other ports of Doom don't have him. Which is just a little neat thing just to, you know, talk about. Bad place to be, bad place to be. Well, that was, can see me dying pretty soon. I think there's some health packs. I know there's one right there. That totally wasn't worth it. But hey, I'm at 82%, whatever. Exit, please. Oh yeah, I think a few missions have been taken out as well. A few of the levels. Scout this hole. Hey, it's not nice shooting people. You know it. 2% armor. Armor works by the fact that... Right, so this is the thing. People probably already know this, but like... health and armor, they work in conjunction with one another. So it's not like armor is your second health pool. It's some games would do that. They would just have like your armor go down first, then your health. But armor just basically determines how much damage you should take if you get hit. So if you don't have any of it, you're gonna get like massive damage to your health. If you have 100% armor or like 200%, your health shouldn't go down that quickly. That makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense the way I described it. I need to find a yellow key card somewhere. I think I'll find it up there, because that's the only way that I can go. Whoa. Nice shot though. Oh yeah, and it's Doom, you can't aim upwards or downwards, but... He's down here, isn't he? Yeah. Yep, so... if I shoot forward, I'll hit anything that's in front of me. Because that platform is still technically part of this plane. It's weird. That's just the way the game works. So if like an enemy's down here, like an imp, they can scratch me up there. I'm like, who's hitting me? I just won't know who's hitting me. Oh no, because I instinctively, well, you know, because you can hear the imp. The imp makes a sound effect that's distinctively impish. It's just one of the things I wanted to like just throw out there for your knowledge in case you didn't know. And the whole thing about Doom is you're not safe whatsoever. It's unwise to stand still, so be on the move constantly. Obviously not so much in this one because we're playing the PlayStation version here. That is kind of slow. But whereas most games from the mid-2000s became more focused on cover shooting, like you have regenerable health, this is like literally if you stand still, you're pretty much done for. You can't stand still. You need to be on the move, and then it only gets more intense from here on out, folks. Like Doom 3, I found incredibly scary. With the original PC version, when it forced you to use that flashlight, it was a good feature, but like I kind of didn't care for it in the end. I became more, to my great shame, acquainted with the later editions of Doom 3 when you had like a mounted flashlight, because I wanted just action, 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 you know. Someone's behind me. Oh, I thought they were, at least. Yeah, so Doom 3, it's a bit more emphasis on... Oh, I straight into his fireball there. Doom 3 was more focused on like a horror thing that they were going for, with the whole lighting engine, stuff like that. And then... oh well, we have Doom 2016, and that was just, you know, revelation. So good, Doom 2016. I was worried about that one. I was like, really? You're gonna do Doom again? You know, it's like, you know, say what you will, but like Doom basically made id Software. I know they had other games and stuff like that, Commander Keen and Wolfenstein 3D, but it was Doom. Let's face it. Because come on now, like Doom got like the original boys their Ferraris. And yeah, 2016 was just, it was I'm gonna have to say it, it was a surprise. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. But for me, I think it's Doom Eternal, man. Doom Eternal is just... I don't even know how to explain it. Doom Eternal is like godhood. So good. Like, I go back to Doom 2016 every now and then, I'm like, where's the dash? There is no dash in 2016. Huh. Also, the genius of like, I don't know whose idea it was, but God bless this person, because I don't know if it was a man or woman. The fact that to bring in, I'm gonna say it, like Scorpion's like spear, attach it to a shotgun. The meat hook, as they called it in Doom Eternal. Genius. Stroke of pure genius. You could like traverse yourself around the level really quickly, hook yourself into like enemies to kill them quickly with the shotgun, with the double barrel shotgun this is, and then and the fact that you could upgrade that shotgun to set enemies on fire to give you back armor shards, it's like, this is just next level. It's like, what the hell are you gonna do for like the third entry in like the new Doomslayer-ish saga thing? Even though like they said that like the Doomslayer saga's come to an end, and like the kind of closed it off in like the Eternal Gods Part 1, Part 2, which I don't know how I feel about the Eternal Gods Part 2, really. It's goofy. I'll put it that way, but yeah, maybe it's a bit too goofy. I've already been here. Right, so what have I got? I've got a red key. Red key card. I need to find a red door somewhere. There's one right here. That leads to the blue key card. Nice. Which leads to guys with guns. Whoa! Wasn't expecting you. Oh, come on. Ha! Squishy. Right, they came out of here. How many bullets do I have? Ah. Okay, let's go this way. They shooting each other. I can't see too well in this room, I have to admit. Can't open that door yet, okay. Oh, I see. They're like in there-ish. I just can't see for shit. Got him. This is bad. I don't like. I know I have half my health, but it can go super quick. That's why I'm taking a bit of my time here. I'm gonna get out my chain gun. I don't trust this. Right. I think we're done with the level, actually. There's always one, isn't there, who just likes to surprise you. Okay. God damn! I think that was initially supposed to be, listen to this creepy music. Do you see what I mean by the fact that they changed it into like a horror game? Where, like, the PC version was rock and roll, this is just horrifying. Getting a lot of bullets, so I'm going to change to this. What's with so many bullets here? I've actually forgotten what I'm going to come across. I have a feeling it's going to be the two Barons of Hell. It absolutely is. Right, okay. Don't just run into them, Max. Alright, just take out the Spectres first. Barons second. Okay. Okay, bring it. I think they might actually shoot projectiles a bit faster in this one. Gruesome. Ah, I opened up. And obviously you don't just die in this version. You continue onwards. I think that's just a spawn back up there, but let's just continue onwards. Oh, maybe you do die, I can't remember. Whatever, we're going through. I think it's just gonna be end of the level though. Yeah, there we go. Off to Deimos, huh? The second moon of Mars. Ha! Yeah. It's just a creepy atmosphere. Oh! That did some damage. I can already say for certain as well that I'm far beyond where I would have been as a child playing this. Again, I would have been 8 years old when I played this for the first time, and it's kind of embarrassing actually, the fact that like I couldn't even beat it. I had to cheat it. To each their own, I suppose. Ooh. Touche. Do you want to bring it on, mano a mano? Whoa, a lot of you. Oh. Hello. That looks important. Right, what are the odds that that platform is going to come down? Very high. In my opinion. Okay, let's just... Should I go that way? What the? Again, shooting people, not nice. Oh, I think I only had one chance of doing that. Played Doom so many times, but that does not mean I know where all the secrets are and stuff like that. I've never... Oh, look at that! Demon infighting, nice. I love the way they die, though. Yeah, I don't know why Oh, first Kanker Demon. I don't know why there's something so satisfying about seeing something explode into blood and guts like that, but there is. I mean, I don't think it's just primarily a male thing, that, but I think there's definitely something to it about like males being the more aggressive and like just being into that kind of stuff. Like I, for one, I love like not so much horror movies. I'm okay with horror movies and like, you know, gore fests like the Friday the 13th or Saw movies, let's say. But I'm more for just video game violence and stuff like that. There's one filmmaker who does violence that's really fun, like beyond all the others, and that's definitely Quentin Tarantino. Because he makes it a farce, and it's laughable, pretty much. In the best kind of way. I'm not saying like it's incompetent or anything like that. I'm saying like by purpose, by design, it's completely comedic. I'm thinking of just like the Django Unchained shootout that he has in the hallway. Yeah. Oh my god. It's just like, it's hilarious when you know it shouldn't be, but it just is. And besides, with like video game violence, I don't know, there's something fun about just destroying something on the line. And I'm not talking about like competitive stuff like, you know, playing Call of Duty Online or anything like that. I'm just talking about pure visceral like gameplay, you versus an AI violence like that. Because I find it fun in this medium and in movies and in TV as well to an extent, although not so much as movies or games. But I'm not like, I don't find any fun in like some of my friends, they like things like professional boxing and stuff like that, and it's never really interested me. I appreciate that there's an outlet for that kind of like that thing for people, but for me, I'm gonna stick to the good old video game violence. Check around my corners. Oh, that guy got destroyed. Got turned into mush. Jeez. It's glorious. I feel like we have to go down that way. I also feel like I get confused very easily in like this original Doom. There's a lot of like ways to go, you know. It's also me missing a lot of my shotgun shots. There we go. Go on. Well, it took a few 100 shots. Disgusting imps. Well, I guess they're on the corner. Oh yeah, they were. Yeah, so it's weird. I think some of them, if I was just to like shoot a shotgun blast in like certain areas, it will alert all the enemies in the area, but some of them, like that guy there, I killed his buddy, but he didn't come at me. I think they're designed for you to be in their line of sight before they activate. So it's a mixed bag, I suppose. This room doesn't look too... Getting the chain gun out. Don't like Lost Souls one bit. still freak me out. Let's give me that. Got the key. Not the rocket launcher. Let's keep the rocket launcher for a bit. Where to? We should think about that next time. Look at that imp's butthole. Now, yes, if you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe, and I'll be back next time with more Doom for PlayStation 1. Right, until then, bye!